Welcome to USA Global TV and Radio, where our mission is to provide education, entertainment, hope, and inspiration. USA Global TV and Radio connects you with experts and audiences all around the world every single day to help you succeed in business and to live a richer life. Visit us at usaglobaltv.com to learn about career and life-changing training and mentoring programs like the Listening Mentor. Subscribe to our newsletter to stay informed about our special programs and offers. Discover how you can become a guest on one of our shows or a host or producer of a USA Global TV and Radio show of your very own. That's USA Global TV and Radio, where the doctor is always in.
Hello and welcome to another exciting topic on Talking Heads on USA Global TV and Radio, and we are also welcoming our E360 TV viewers. Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Dr. Madalene Chan, and I'm broadcasting from the UK. I'm broadcasting on the global platform USA Global TV and Radio. For today's topic, before we go into today's topic, as you may well know, and some of you viewers, if you don't, how we begin with my Talking Heads episode is we need to clear the energies, because I'm a firm believer about everything is energy, and we've gathered energies from different frames of where we've been. Right. So here is my beautiful singing bowl from Tibet. Beautiful, made of lovely metals, precious metals. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to just slowly, just tap it. And what the vibration will just go and clear the stagnant ions of energy. So we'll do this 3 times. Here we go. Oh, my hair's a bit. Okay, here we go. Breathing in and out. Okay, put that here. Nice and calm and centered. And there's almost like a nice quietness. For today's topic on Talking Heads, I am going to share with you the topic of let your intuition guide you through troubling times. Now, beloved hearts, we know we are all living in these troubling times. You turn on your TV, you get hysteria and chaos thrown at you. You open your newspapers, you get all that thrown at you. On your search engine optimization, on YouTube or even Google, it all comes at you. And you didn't even ask for it. But this is the world that we're living in today. Now, it has to come up to the surface to clear. Whereas before it was hidden behind a veil, it now has to be released because it's part of the 3D matrix, the 3D dimension, meaning the 3D is power, manipulation, separation, competition, greed, control. All these that were necessary to sustain and maintain the 3D physicality of the outer world. However, now that Mother Earth has shifted her energy, she has shifted her spiritual body, her light body already. But now it's time for her to shift her physical body. And with that, there's rumbles and tumbles, and there's clearings and purification. Because as more light, photon light, from the storms, from the storms that are coming through, what it's doing is it's illuminating the darkness all over the planet. Some areas in certain countries, it's more denser. So there needs to be more light infiltrated. And this light shines through and into the matrix of the crystal grid of Mother Earth. Because Mother Earth, she is a school. She is a school where manifestation into physicality happens. So from thought process can be manifested into a physical presence, which you can see, feel, touch, all the senses. It is the reigning planet of where beings can come here to experience that. So we as souls, part of the soul is part of multidimensional soul. And we've been on different planets. We're part of different star systems. We've had different lives here on Earth in different generations and our elders. It's all part of the big soup bowl, if you say, or a big cake. Yeah. So bearing that in mind, with the intuition, we have to start to, okay, let me just make this simple. It's really difficult. It really is complex. And I'm trying to explain it in the most simplified form I can. So 3D is the matrix. 3D has been powerful and it's worked its high presence. And we've had those big celebrities and legends and global buildings and corporates, globalization on a massive scale. And it was needed. It was required because we as humans need to go back to and discover our inner world. our intuition, our higher consciousness, our divine higher consciousness, to prime creator, all that is, even to Mother Earth, a planetary being, to all. We couldn't have that because we were controlled by the outside world. The outside world dominated, and only few and far between of people were connected to their inner world. A lot of prophets, a lot of gurus, well, the ones that are light workers, true light workers. Anyway, that's another subject. So 3D is now coming to its full completion. And because it's coming into its full cycle, its full completion, that means that everything of stature that is still in 3D has to come to its completion, because now that we are going in our inner world, the external world cannot just be in its power anymore, because it's like, move over, there's someone else that's coming to occupy the residency. That's what it is, really. So we are the new tenants of the new Earth. Earth in her timeline of the inner world, us connected through our higher consciousness. So, right, I'll explain even more. We are creator beings. We are human, so our vessel is human, the physical embodiment, but within our physical embodiment is the beingness, the being, the higher consciousness that's connected to all, to everything and all. It's very difficult if you have solely depended on the external world as your judgment, as your giver, as your believer, to be able to shift to this new timeline, which is of love. It's lighter. Instead of being focused on self, we are focused on self balanced with adding, evolving, growing the human collective consciousness. Our jobs, our new job is, number one, we've got to be good caretakers of the earth. Yeah. If she heals, we heal. If we heal, she heals. But we have to be aware of her, and we have to really connect to her. Like walk the grass, go out in nature, just connect. She can heal a lot of ailments. She can speak to you as well. Now, letting your intuition guide you is when you have that gut reaction. Some people, and I've done it myself, somebody's asked something. It's almost like their inner voice answers. But we've been too afraid to express that inner voice. So what do? We listen to that conversation, and we listen to somebody else making a judgment or a solution, bringing a solution that makes more sense to the world outside. So what do? You do this. Then what happens? You go away and feel, I didn't really enjoy that. I didn't enjoy that conversation. I really want to say this, but why didn't I? What stopped me? Yes, what stopped you? What stopped you is because we as humans and our behavior are so used to depending on other people leading, deciding, and judging our lives. Now, you can decide to do that and you can continue to do that, but you're not going to be happy. How to be happy in this new timeline and follow your intuition. It's literally follow your intuition. Take that time aside and just quiet yourself and quiet your mind and ask yourself, what do I really want? What do I really want from this situation? Is this situation serving me? Are these group of people that are around me constantly, am I resonating with them? Do I feel on the same level with them, or is it opposing? Because one thing with these energies is that if you've been around a group of people, and whether it's family, friends, and you just love them, but for some reason you're around them and you feel claustrophobic, you feel conflict, maybe you're not agreeing with what they were saying or dominating the conversation or being the family leader. Because what's happening is our hearts are opening. Our inner intuition wants to speak out, come from within and speak out. So you're living from the inside out rather than the outside in. So the balance now has to be the balance of the inner world, external world, but your intuition has to be the actual decider. It might not sit well with a lot of people that you know who have always known you like, say, like a wallflower, a shy violet, shy person, and you never contributed. You just listened and go, well, I'm fine, I'm observing, I'm listening, I never contribute anyway, I'm just kind of fading in the background. Well, they're going to be really shocked, because being fading in the background, you are now being propelled, fueled out to the front stage. Oh, that's scary. Oh, that's so scary. You've been like in the back wing of the production, the big movie, and you've just been helping with the tea, helping out, finding people to go on to there to be major players. Oh, but guess what? Your intuition says, it's your turn. Oh, yep, it's your turn. And you're like, you freeze. What do you mean? It's my turn. You're up. It's your turn. And you freeze and you think, but I'm not ready. I'm really not ready. I can't handle it. I just don't know what to do. But what you don't realize is you've always known what to do, because your intuition has been guiding you. That quiet little voice in the background, which you've chosen to ignore, that quiet little voice in the background is using a big, hello, I'm here. And you know what? You got to pay attention. Now, if you don't pay attention, which is fine, everybody has free choice, free will. That's why we're here on this planet. We have free choice, free will. If we didn't, it'd be a completely different planet. And I tell you, the darkness would not get away with as much as they're doing. Anyway, that I'm going in my Bradford accent there. Okay, so your intuition calling you up. It's like saying, oh, your number's up. Your number's up. Yeah, your number's up. Your star is about to launch. And every one of us have been called to launch their inner star. Everyone on this planet. Some people have chosen not to have their star in this timeline, but continue to help those by treating people really in a very low vibrational manner, being key players to help people awaken, to say, hey, you know what? This has got so ridiculous. It really doesn't make sense. How on earth did I put up with this, or the way that the system was, or the way that these rules and regulations were? What what on earth was going on in my head? There was nothing going on in your head. That's the problem. There was nothing. You were just dumbed down. You just did things for escapism. Your intuition, if you don't listen and you're meant to wake up in this timeline, if you're meant to wake up and it's part of your soul contract, because everybody has a contract. They've already agreed to the lessons prior to before being birthed here on this earth in this present time. They've got all their different multidimensional selves with different lessons of karma. Some people receive karma and some people are here to receive dharma, or they go through karma to receive dharma. Karma is the effect, knock-on effect from the lesson that life is teaching you through a monopoly of people and players, star soul family, and people that are conflicting with your beliefs or conflicting with who you are, not accepting. I'm going off track now. All right. But actually, I'm not going off track because it's all part of the whole, part of the full spectrum. I've got to breathe. We are in troublesome times, but if we focus on that troublesome times, we're just giving out to the universe we want more of those troublesome times. So maybe it's time to say, all right, I've gone through really heavy lessons, heavy stuff, and I've received major karma from my own lesson and from other people. But now I'm going to receive dharma. Why? Because I finally woke up to the power, and all those lessons prior in the past don't mean anything. They don't mean, I mean, yeah, you learn, you grew, but to now be in your power, in your strength, in your inner world governing your external world, you got to forget all those lessons now. They've been learned. They've gone. They've transmuted the energy, so you can't activate it anymore. If you try, you'll end up activating the whole energy. Put it in the past. It's learned. You've passed the test. Actually, we, as the human collective, have passed the test. And right now, it's just the remnants of everything that needs to be purified and cleared. And everything put in perfect alignment and put into its place as it should be. Now, going by your intuition, another way of intuition, if you do not listen to your intuition and you're meant to wake up, and it's like constant hammering on your mind, in your mind, or on your heart, a heaviness in your heart, you'll find that if there's a certain message and you're still not waking up, that message might be in that next song that you hear, might be in that next billboard of advertisement. It might be on a registration plate. I see lots of numbers and lots of messages from a registration plate. Could be from totems, animals like birds, animals that come to see you. That has a spiritual totem meaning as well. It's all related. Let your intuition guide you, especially through troubling times, and try not to involve yourself in the mass hysteria of the chaos. Try and be a person that stands back and just observes, does not pass judgment, but sends love and light to the situation, to what's going on a global, on a personal and a global. Let your intuition guide you. Yeah, It's time to. Because then you're going to ease through this major change, major uplift, major shift on Mother Earth, the Earth School. It's going to be easier on yourself. You're going to move with ease and grace through all the turmoil that's going to be thrown at us. And we haven't to judge it. It's there. Everything has a reason. Everything has a meaning. We've just got to release it and purify it and know that we are human beings, the being that's acting in the human, not the human that's been acting in the being. For the being is now coming out to the stage and working with our physical vessel, our bodies, on emotional, mental, energetic level. Before we leave now, I'm going to read you this, Tears of Humanity, which is sonnets that I wrote. And it was during COVID I wrote it, on words of divine love and wisdom. And this is Tears of Humanity. Why do we steal? Why do we kill? Why tremendous wealth? And why poverty-stricken? Why destroy each other? Why so many wars? Why so many prisons, when we in fact have imprisoned ourselves? Why we use words that are so hurtful? Why domestic violence? Why not listen to our children, their hearts, their wishes, their calls? Why some people can't forgive? Why addictions, mass suicides, murders? Why all this hate, fear? These are the tears of humanity. It's time to change. It's time to rebuild our lives, work together, forgive one another, help our very own dear Mother Earth. Everyone has a chance at making their life full of abundance and joy, creating and manifesting their dreams, helping and serving our planet, our home, our brothers and sisters of the earth. So tell Mother Earth you are here for her and all her inhabitants. Tell the forces of the elements, tell all the kingdoms, most of them, tell your heart and your divine higher intelligence that you are ready to listen and follow your heart, the wisdom of your higher direct intelligence. And another way, talk to the angels, talk to the ascended masters. Just know you are never alone, beautiful souls out there. Let tears of humanity start to flow, awaken, acknowledge, surrender, and then release it all. You don't have to carry this anymore. Love your life and all it represents. Don't fear your life. Tune into love. Divine love, and let the tears of humanity be contained in the beautiful sacred lake of fire and then sealed as a template for a school of learning to understand the full spectrum of evil and darkness, having a true awakening and understanding of the power of the full luminosity of light and love. With Earth in her 3D matrix, she will be a template for all in the universe and cosmos to learn. And the 7th golden age right now is to be the last golden age for Mother Earth. 10,000 years, a golden age, to which 25 years of this is about planetary and global consciousness cleansing. We began golden age 2012. We are now in our 9th year of this. 5D has now arrived. Live in your fullest intensity and focus on love. Nothing but love. Love is the key, everyone. My name is Dr. Madalene Chan. Thank you so much for allowing me to share. Let your intuition guide you through troubling times. And I will see you next week. Thank you. Thank you to USA Global TV and Radio, and thank you to E360 TV viewers. Thank you. Goodbye.
USA Global TV and Radio proudly presents our partner and sponsor, Mr. Philip Sykes and the British School of Excellence. Building confidence, changing lives. And now, proudly presenting the Polished Professional.
On a transformative journey with the British School of Excellence's comprehensive suite of masterclasses, crafted to elevate your professional and personal life. 8 outstanding modules will elevate you to the next level. Module 1, Exploring Life's Purpose, delves into the depths of self-discovery, guiding you to chart your unique path to fulfillment and success. Module 2, Mastering Professional Presence and Confidence. This masterclass is a deep dive into the art of self-assurance and commanding presence, which is essential for standing out in today's competitive landscape. Module 3, Learn the secrets of visual impact, how to curate a personal style that amplifies your professional brand. Module 4, Mastering Professional Etiquette and Communication Excellence, navigating the nuances of corporate interaction with grace and tact. Module 5, Elegance in Eloquence. We impart powerful techniques to captivate and persuade any audience with your oratory skills. Module 6, Unlock the potential of your emotional intelligence, EQ, and harness the ability to connect, empathize, and lead with emotional savvy. Module 7, Mastering DISC, building a gateway to understanding behavioral styles, fostering better personal and professional relationships. Module 8, Mastery in Dining Etiquette, building your confidence to perfect the subtleties of dining with finesse, enhancing your social savviness at any table. Step into the Polished Professional program where poise, elegance, and excellence aren't just taught, they're instilled for life. Join us to redefine your potential and polish your professional edge.
To learn more, go to thebritishschoolofexcellence.com. The British School of Excellence are investors in people. Let us invest in you. This program has been brought to you in part by Zane Carson Carruth, etiquette and protocol expert, international award-winning author, television show host, and philanthropist. Thank you to Zane, our official diamond sponsor for USA Global TV and Radio in partnership with E360 TV. Zane is the author of the world's first tooth fairy ever, as well as many other children's books. She's also the television host of Elegance, Polished Demeanor, and Posh Living, seen on USA Global TV and Radio.
Hi, my name is Zane Carson Carruth, and I'm the author of this book, The World's First Tooth Fairy Ever.
Reading is magic. Studies have shown that reading to your children lays the foundation for greater success in life. Reading helps develop language and vocabulary skills. It helps improve memory, and it encourages curiosity and inspires creativity. The benefits are immeasurable, and as a parent, you'll benefit too. In only 10 or 15 minutes a day, you'll be creating more memories and a bonding experience that will last for years to come. So take time to read to your children. Read them books about things that engage and interest them. Tales of fairies and magic fascinate children, and as everyone knows, the Tooth Fairy is at the top of the list. If your child loves magic, wands, adventure, and what child doesn't, you'll love reading them books from the trademarked series, The World's First Tooth Fairy Ever. Follow along as Abella, the world's first tooth fairy, accidentally starts the tooth fairy tradition. Learn the tricks of being a professional tooth fairy in the book, Abella Starts a Tooth Fairy School. Your child's imagination will soar as you read the adventures of Abella and her magic wand. These wonderful books are available at worldsfirsttoothfairy.com and at Amazon, Barnes & Noble, and Walmart.
To learn more about Zane, contact her through her website, zanecarruth.com, ZANECARRUTH.com. Order Zane's books and merchandise. Contact her about being a keynote speaker at your next event.